Hello, this video is all about what to do after you've experienced some kind of conflict or trauma or just a bad day that seems to be sitting heavy on you. So let's get into it. One of the things that we know about disturbing things, especially if you are a sensitive person who notices how other people are feeling and you kind of pick up other people's stress, that it sits in the body. So the first thing we're going to do is shake it out. So there's something magical that happens, and I know this is going to seem a little strange, when you flap your wrists up and down like this. It kind of resets the nervous system, and there is science behind it, but I'm not going to bore you with that. I want you to just flap your hands like this. You might want to choose where you are to do this. So you do this for a bit. And as you're doing it, I want you to imagine you're the kind of animal that comes out of the water and has a good shake. And what you're shaking off is all the stuff that you've been collecting up during the day. Now let's shake the wrists this way. Think about it as flicking off water, but what you're flicking off is other people's nonsense, OPN. And guess what? Other people's nonsense, it's not your stuff. NMS, not my stuff. I know quite a few people who now have a post-it near their desk with NMS on it. Nobody needs to know what it means. It just means that you're reminded of the fact that it's not your stuff, other people's stuff. Now, let's bring that into the arms and the shoulders. And then if you like, you can even shake your legs. Shaking the whole body resets the nervous system. Carry on if you want while I just say this next bit, which is that there is research now to show how trauma gets locked in the body, in the nervous system, in our joints and in our muscles. So having a darn good shake just gets rid of that and resets it. You might already be able to have a sensation of fizzing in your hands as the blood starts pumping more. Right, take a nice deep breath. And come to a standstill or a sit still, whichever you're doing. And just notice how you feel. No judgment, good or bad, just noticing. Now, whatever's gone on, whatever it is that you need to release the feelings of from today or from the past, whatever it might be, I want you to just notice that you've been carrying it. And I want you to notice where you think, and you can just guess, if you don't really know, guess where you might have been carrying it. Does it feel heavy on your shoulders? Does it feel like a knot in your chest or a tightness in your throat? Does it feel like a tightness in your tummy? Where does it feel like you've been holding that? And then if it's safe to do so, I'd like you to just relax and close your eyes and just focus in on that part of your body where you think you may have been carrying the tension of whatever it was that happened. Focus in on it, and as you focus in, I want you to imagine that I'm putting my hand all the way into that place right there, and I'm holding that feeling, that tension, that anger or upset or stress or fear, whatever it might be. I want you to imagine that I'm holding that thing. Do you really need it? Do you want to hold on to that kind of tension? Is it useful to you? I think not. I think today might be the day to release it, and I think now might be the right time. So if you're ready, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to take a nice deep breath in, and I'm going to take that feeling out of your body. I'm going to throw it to the other side of the universe to be recycled into something more useful instead. And then I'm just going to ask you to breathe into the space it leaves behind, and for you to notice what it's like without it. So I want you to answer these questions out loud if you can. Notice that feeling. Do you need it? Is today the right day to let it go? Is now the right moment to let it go? And are you sure you're fine without that horrible, tight, tense, negative feeling about whatever's happened? Okay, take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to put my hand all the way in and I'm going to hold that thing. And then breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And 1, 2, 3, I'm going to throw it to the other side of the universe to be recycled into something more useful. Instead, take a deep breath into that space and breathe out. And then breathe your normal breath. Relax your shoulders, your face, your jaw. Relax your tummy muscles. Relax everything. And just breathe and just notice how that feels. And then still with your eyes gently closed, if that's comfortable for you right now, I want you to imagine that you have a sense of a bright white light. A white ball of energy that is healing and soothing and pure. And then I want you to imagine that you're breathing in that white light. And you breathe it in through your nose and it goes straight to that part of your body where the feelings were. And as you breathe out, you soften and relax. And each breath in, you're breathing in more of that white light and breathing out and letting go, softening all over. And every breath in fills your body more and more with that white light. So now it goes all the way down to your toes, all the way out to your fingertips and all the way up to the top of your head. Breathing in white light, filling your whole body with white light. And then breathing out and letting go. And I'd like you to just notice that you've let go of things that you were conscious of. And you may even have let go of things that you didn't know you were holding on to. Just allow yourself permission to just breathe out. And imagine yourself in the shower, that it's all just being washed away. Anything you don't need without you even having to know what it was. Breathing in white light, cleansing and clarifying and purifying all of who you are. Breathing out, softening and letting go. And allowing your breath to return to its ordinary pace. Notice how you're feeling. And if you need to, start the video at the beginning. Start all over again. Because it's really important that we let go of any tension we've been holding. Because holding on to it can cause illnesses or pain later on. And you deserve to feel light and fabulous just as you are.